Good, happy Monday morning, June 21, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Monday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Monday morning, so let's begin. First step, teenage boy drowns at Seabins Pond in Bedford. Reported missing in water around 7 p.m., officials say. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Mainly Tubs is celebrating 43 years. Join their anniversary sale celebration with great deals on world-class relaxation products, like free saltwater system upgrades on their saltwater-ready hot tubs, cash and carry incentives on hundreds of free-flow and Nordic hot tubs, and their new outdoor barrel saunas are now in stock, all available.
Right to breaking news at the top of the hour. Bedford police confirming a teenager drowned tonight at Sebbins Pond off of Lodge Avenue. Officers and members of the Nashua Police dive team jumped into the water to try and locate him. A short time later, his body was recovered from the pond. That incident is still under investigation tonight.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Laconia Motorcycle Week wraps up Sunday. Organizers say successful year. Police report no fatal accidents. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tractor has been in our family since 1955, when great-grandfather Pearlie and our grandfather George decided to sell tractors out of the
Thousands of bikes are still here in Laconia as Motorcycle Week wraps up, and organizers say this year was a success. The 98th Laconia Motorcycle Week comes to a close on a hot Sunday. Throughout the week, organizers estimate hundreds of thousands of visitors made their way to the Weirs Beach area.
The week has been absolutely wonderful. We expected a good week, and we got it.
Last year, COVID-19 restricted the event. This year, as we come out of the grips of the pandemic, the decision to hold a fully open Motorcycle Week proved to be popular.
It was a tight call for the council, the city council and stuff up to about a month ago, and understandably. But everybody's been right on board with this.
This year's event looking more like pre-pandemic days, providing a boost to the New Hampshire economy.
Some of the business owners in downtown, the downtown area said that this is the best rally they've had in several years.
This week also going well for local law enforcement. Laconia police say while they reported about 40 accidents this week, which is more than what they normally see, most of them were minor and none of them fatal.
We had some really good weather for the entire week. Even, those periods where we had a little bit of rain, we really had no significant rainfall for the week, which makes for safer driving conditions.
And police say the overall number of arrests were down.
Our arrest numbers were way down, which was a really good thing. The arrests that we did make could be attributed to mostly alcohol.
One group organizers did miss was visitors from Canada. Organizers say they'll be happy to welcome them next year. In Laconia, Jessica Moran, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man wanted on multiple offenses after fleeing from Portsmouth police. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Come see Darla and Hildy at Clark's Bears in Lincoln, New Hampshire. Visit clarksbears.com to reserve your tickets today.
It all started Saturday night right around 7 o'clock here on Gosling Road, where 38-year-old David Hall was pulled over by Portsmouth police during a traffic stop. Police say as the officer approached the vehicle, Hall sped off at a high rate of speed.
After a short pursuit, we found the vehicle abandoned right at the front gate of the Air National Guard base.
Sergeant Nicholas Small says Hall then ran through a secured area of the base before he scaled a perimeter fence and ran away. An intense search involving several law enforcement agencies began.
We set up a perimeter with the help of Newington and Greenland Police Departments, along with the New Hampshire State Police. We brought in a K-9 unit, and also the Portsmouth Police drone team came out and assisted in the search.
But that search would come up empty. Hall is still on the run tonight.
He's 5'7", approximately 165 pounds, shaved head. He has several distinctive tattoos on his neck and face.
Hall's last known address is in Wolfboro. Police do not believe he is armed or dangerous, but officials are asking the public to keep an eye out for him.
We have no information to believe that he's armed or dangerous, but he does have active warrants at this point. If anyone has any information on his whereabouts, we'd love to hear from him. As far as we know, he's still could be in the area.
Now the number to the Portsmouth Police Department is running at the bottom of your screen, 603-436-2145. There is a $1,000 reward for any tip that leads to an arrest and indictment. Reporting live in Portsmouth tonight, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man shot multiple times in Dover on Sunday afternoon, authorities say. Officials say man was taken to Boston Hospital for treatment. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like
Authorities in Dover are investigating after a man was shot multiple times this afternoon. Officers responded to a residence on New Rochester Road at about 3:40 today. They found the 35-year-old suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to a Boston hospital for treatment. Police say everyone involved has been identified.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man facing multiple charges accused of trying to break into homes. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
ExxonMobil's carbon capture and storage concept is big, like helping decarbonize an entire industrial area big, which is like removing 20 million cars off the road big.
Right now, this man out on bail after police in Barnstead say he tried to break into a home earlier this month. 19-year-old Gabriel Ross is facing multiple felonies. Authorities say on June 7th, he used a baseball bat to smash the window of a door to a home, hitting the person inside with shards of glass. Ross is also accused of threatening others and taking the bat to the victim's car, smashing the windows.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. 2 killed in motorcycle crash on Wellington Road in Manchester. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
As we ease back into life with friends and family, Mahindra is here to help on the good days and the tough ones. So visit whymahindra.com.
Two people were killed in an early morning motorcycle crash in Manchester. Officers responded to Wellington Road around 5:15 this morning. A 31-year-old man and 33-year-old woman, both from Manchester, were pronounced dead on that scene. Police continue to investigate this crash. They're asking anyone with information to call them.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Catholic bishops debate Biden's stance on abortion rights. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
President Biden, only the second Catholic commander-in-chief in history and arguably the most religiously observant since Jimmy Carter, now in the center of a debate among Catholic bishops over his stance on abortion rights. Some are questioning whether the openly devout president should be allowed to receive Holy Communion. Here's ABC's White House correspondent, Mary Alice Parks.
President Biden this weekend at his hometown parish, where he attends Mass nearly every week. Only the second Catholic president in the nation's history after John F. Kennedy, President Biden even making time for worship while in England during his first foreign trip. Both president and parishioner, his personal faith now the center of a very public and heated debate among American Catholic bishops. Last week, during a virtual meeting, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops voting 3-1 to take steps that could one day allow priests to deny public figures like President Biden the sacrament of communion over their support of abortion rights.
We've never had a situation like this where the executive is a Catholic president who's opposed to the teaching of the church.
The Vatican warning American bishops against the move. Pope Francis has publicly focused much more on issues of poverty, refugees, and equality. 60 Catholic Democrats on Capitol Hill rushing to President Biden's defense in a new letter to the bishops, including California Congressman Ted Lieu, who went as far as to call the bishops hypocrites, writing, "There are a number of Catholic Republican elected officials who support the death penalty. Are you going to deny communion to them?" The bishops are expected to vote on final language this fall. The president asked about their move and what it could mean for him.
That's a private matter, and I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you.
And Lindsay, after his foreign trip last week, the president this week is turning again to domestic politics. He plans to meet with members of Congress who have been drafting a new bipartisan proposal on infrastructure. The president said he's eager to see the details of their plan. Lindsay?
Mary Alice, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this Monday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday, and see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.